everyone, Danielle here for my January flip through. I'm a little late, sorry, it's been a very busy month. But if you have not been on my channel before, welcome if this is your first time. And I'm just going to go through my Project Life. I'm going to do a quick flip through, tell you what I use. I've been doing Project Life for 5 years now, and I'm in love with it, as you can tell. It's basically the only scrapbooking I do anymore. I make a few mini books, but other than that, like I don't do the traditional 12 by 12 scrapbooking anymore. This is pretty much it. So first we're going to start out with December 27th to January 2nd. This is actually, I think, week 1, right? Yeah, this was my opening page, which I'm still not done, sorry. I still need 2 pictures there. I haven't really gotten a good picture of me and my husband. I have a ton of the girls, which I can put in there. Some of these are from the kit, I don't even remember what it's called, Cottage Living, which is one of my favorite ones, which I said couple videos back that it wasn't going to be ever going to go digital, and of course now it's digital after I went and bought the kit, but you know me, I have every kit, so what's new. So anyway, this is my opening page, and I'm still going to put 2 pictures here. I think I'm going to do them in black and white, or maybe vintage might look good with that peachy color. But anyway, I still use my dividers. I love them. I store my dividers in a binder, believe it or not. It's just this little binder here. It's just a little orange binder, of course, orange, and I have them all color coordinated. I probably have about 50, I don't even know, but I keep them in color order so I know which color. I got red, orange, yellow, but that's how I keep all of them stored, so they're just nice and straight and I can actually see them all, and there you can kind of see all the colors there. I put them in rainbow order, but yeah, that's how I keep my dividers, and then I usually just put little stickers up there. All right. So this week I used mostly olive, but I did tweak the colors a little bit in Photoshop Elements. I am a digital scrapbooker. I do put a few little stickers and things here and there, but basically I've really gotten away from it. And if I could do a pan shot of my craft room, you would see all the stickers and elements and I don't even know, you know, what are these enamel dots, letters, everything I have that I very rarely use because it's so easy to go into Photoshop Elements and just start pulling things in. So yeah, I'm kind of getting away from the traditional thing, but I still like all my little doodads, so you'll still see them here and there. So anyway, let's get into it. Like I said, this was olive. I did change the colors a little bit. The girls were off of school. This is the week they were off of school, so we did do a lot. I actually have an extra page in here, which I do use this one. It's nothing fancy. I just like it because it's got 6 4x6s on this side and then 6 for that side, and this is design C, which I always keep a pack of those because I don't have to think too much about what I need to put in there. I know it's a 4x6, and most of the pictures I take are landscape. They're not portrait. So I do the traditional Project Lifing, meaning traditional, whatever that means. I do journal every single day. Whether it was a boring day, a fun day, it doesn't matter. I just love doing it. I love to see what we did that day, so on and so forth. So, like I said, this was the week my girls were off of school. We went to the Poconos, to Kalahari Resorts, and it was a big, because it's freezing over here. We're on the East Coast in the United States, so it's very cold this time of year. So we took them, which is why they're in bathing suits, we took them to Kalahari Resorts, which is really nice. It's an indoor water park up at the Poconos. So, and the people who ski can go skiing, and then the people who don't can enjoy the water park, which I think is really cool. We also met my sister and my nieces at Crayola Factory, which they don't call it Crayola Factory anymore. Now they call it Crayola Experience, I guess because they really don't make the crayons there. It's like 4 stories and all these interactive things you can do if you live in the Pennsylvania area and you have younger kids. Mine are 11 and 13. I thought that was a little old for them. They were a little bored. They had more fun in the gift shop finding crayons and some different things, but I think the actual interactive things are a little better for younger kids, but it's a great, great time, and we had a blast. So I did save my tickets. I usually always save tickets for everything. I took a picture of the building outside. I don't know if you could see it. It's really cool. Yeah, they painted the whole building. It's totally different now than it was when it was the Crayola Factory. But see here, I did use a little of my, see, I didn't do everything digital. I did use a little of my enamel dots here in rainbow color since it was, you know, it was the Crayola Factory. And then this page here is Fit. I don't know if any of you have done any of Kathy Zielski's, any of her classes. They're fabulous. I love them. I've done at least 6 of them. Just so many different ones I've done. This one right now is Fit. It's a year-long class, and she's got great downloads and everything. So this was just, I wanted to put some pictures of the book, and this is actually the 6x8 book that I'm doing, and it's called Fit, and it's really cool. It's just, you know, a little accountability for me trying to lose weight. I'm going to be 50 this year, and I want to lose these last 10 pounds if it kills me. But, you know, it's got a place for your little selfie, and then what your goal is going to be, and you take a picture of yourself, put all your stats down, and you can put some pictures in there. You can kind of do it however you want, but this is my favorite part here. This is more the accountability part, and this is just you tracking everything, what you want to track. You can put anything in here. You know, I just put how much water I'm drinking, my vitamins, you know, if I had junk food. With my Apple Watch, I put, you know, what my goals are for them. So it can be very personalized, which is nice because everybody has different goals on what they want to achieve. But yeah, this is a great tool, and I'm loving it, and I've been keeping up with it. I haven't been exercising that much because, Lord, I hate to exercise. I really do. I mean, everything I do, I sit. So that's been my challenge. I eat really healthy. I'm vegetarian. I don't have a lot of sweets. I do drink a lot of coffee, but I mean, everything I do is healthy except I just don't move enough. And as you know, if any of you are, you know, 40s or 50s, you know that our metabolism slows down. So we do have to move more. So anyway, that's what those pictures were for my Fit. I did a few cute little sayings for 2016. Which I always try to find and keep them in there for a little motivation. And this, of course, Crayola Factory, and then just some little candids here. And the next, oh, I love this page. Isn't it pretty? This is Oh What Fun, and I am in love with this one. I believe this is a, I think this is a Becky Higgins. I'll check that out though for you. But I love the colors. I think I pretty much kept these the same. There are a few cards, like this card here, I think is from Happy, the Happy collection, because I use this card constantly. I just changed up the colors so it would be the, you know, the 2 blues and the pink in here, which I love doing. It's another reason why I love doing everything digitally, because I could actually just get one pack of Project Life cards and just colorize them any way I want to for every single week. But I always change up my weeks, and it's kind of what I'm feeling and the weather and the month, and you know, if it's a holiday or whatever. But it's getting really cold finally here. It's January. It's ridiculous. We had like a winter this year. It was crazy. November and December weren't even cold, but now it's cold. It's getting cold now. So this is my new watch band. I got a new orange one. Woo, woo, woo. If any of you have an Apple Watch, look on eBay for bands, because Apple Watch bands are $50 each. I got these for like $11. So I've got one in pink and lavender and black, and I've got a silver one and a black one. So yeah, just a little FYI. And my daughter at the orthodontist, I always try to put what we're doing for dinner. This is a new dinner that I did lasagna roll-ups, which the girls really liked. So I just put that in there. I thought that was cute. And my husband in his business, he rebuilds houses and sells them. So this was one of his jobs that he did. I went over and helped him clean up. So it was really beautiful to see his work. And this is a beautiful, I'm going to put the link below. It was a beautiful cuff that somebody made me on Etsy. So I will actually put the link below if you're in the market for a really cute cuff, and you can put whatever saying you want. I put Create Beauty because I love to create every day. Here's my cat's gone to the vet, but anyway. So anyway, this is my colors for the week of January 3rd to 9th. And I do put the week on there sometimes, week 2. Next, this is an old one. This is actually the Happy collection, I think. And I did change the colors a little bit, but I kind of stuck with the black, lavender, whatever that green color is, in yellow. I don't know why I did that. I think because they look like snowflakes. Maybe that was it. And we got our first snow, which was like ridiculous. It was like nothing. It was a dusting. But this is one of my husband's properties, and the staging's complete because they put all the furniture in there. It looked amazing. And these, again, I just colorize them. These are all from different kits. I'm going to be honest, this is not one kit. But I did add a few little, you know, bling here because it was just looking kind of flat. It's one thing with digital, sometimes they look flat. That's why I always edit the layers to give it a shadow or something. Me and my girlfriend went out for sushi at Uka, which was the best sushi in the world. So I had to take a picture of that. My other daughter wanted to try mochi ice cream. I always try to put different foods we're trying, you know, if it's a day where like, nothing really happened. I try to go around the house and see some different things that are, you know, happening. And how my girls spent Martin Luther King weekend was snuggled in my bed, so that's typical of us. And then we have January 17th to the 23rd. This was all bundled up. And this is by Carta Bella. And this is from Snap Click. So if any of you want to try digital scrapbooking and you're not sure, first of all, you need Photoshop Elements or Photoshop. You need something to put them into. You need a Word program for that. But Snap Click has every Wednesday, they have a special, and it's $1 for a set of, you know, elements or paper or whatever. So if you kind of want to, you're not sure if you want to, you don't want to really invest in it, this is a perfect opportunity because it's only $1. So spend $2 so you can get the paper. I usually get a set of the paper and then a set of the elements so I can kind of mix and match them. So that's exactly what this is. This is the paper that I just kind of clipped and put on there, and these are a few of the elements. So this was all bundled up, which I loved because I think we got a Blizzard. Yeah, this was the weekend we got the Blizzard. If you're on the East Coast, you know what I'm talking about. I forget what it was called. It was the name of a blizzard. We're supposed to get 17 inches. We got like 2 feet of snow. It was ridiculous. But I loved the colors, and it just felt kind of snowy. So went to dinner with our family, and I took a picture of my lovely food. Don't do that too often. Not a lot happened because we were preparing for the snow, as you can tell. So I always do what we're watching too. So me and my husband are watching Ray Donovan, which the first 2 seasons are great. The 3rd season was kind of like, we still haven't gotten through the 3rd season. We like ripped through the first 2 seasons I thought were great. The 3rd season I'm not too crazy about, so. And NCIS, which I'm in love with. I never watched it once while it was on the air, and I think it's been on 11 seasons. I went to Netflix and have been watching it like crazy, so I'm a little obsessed with this show right now. And my cat's just snuggling by the fire. And I thought this was cool too. This is just a snap from the Weather Channel, and I just put what the projected snowfall was so it could kind of see, you know, what area was getting what. And I went out to lunch with my girlfriend. It was her birthday, so always take a picture of our cappuccino there. And when I'm watching, and then the blizzard, this was the start of it. It was funny because it snowed so much, but it wasn't a pretty snow. It was just like heavy snow, so the trees weren't pretty, so it wasn't really much to take pictures of. Usually I'm like going crazy taking pictures of the snow. No, not so much this time. Plus it was so much snow you couldn't even, I mean, I didn't leave the house for I think 3 days. It was crazy. But anyway, as I was saying with this, I love all these little elements. Really cute. Really cute. This is an adorable kit. If you can still get it, I don't think it's not going to be $1 now. I think it's $2.99, which is still, I think, a great deal. But real cute kit, and it's called All Bundled Up. And the next one, which is January 24th to the 30th, this was Hello Winter. This was also from Snap Click. And again, love the colors because it's so much snow. It's my husband. I don't know if you can even see that well. That's him snow blowing, and it literally was up to his, past his knees. So it was crazy. And it said, cold weather brings our family and friends together, which it did because we were kind of stuck together. And here's another one of all our cars in the driveway that were completely all the way up to, as you can see, the trunk. So, it's just, you know, I just wrote what we did those, you know, while we were stuck inside. And my husband did take the girls sledding, and they kind of go tubing and everything down at a local school. I'm not a cold weather person. I lived in Hawaii for quite a few years, and winter is not my thing. I like to take pictures of it. I don't like to be in it. I don't like cold. So my girls got bundled up, and my husband took them out sledding, so they had a great time. So he took some pictures for me, and there's another picture of them. They go down at the high school because there's really good ramps. And my girlfriend Rue came over, and we made stickers. She's got a great sticker shop. I'll put the link below if you're a planner girl and you like stickers. Check out the Crafty Rue on Etsy. She's got fabulous stickers. And my daughter just took a little picture of her. She's starting a YouTube channel, but she hasn't gotten it ready yet, but she went and did some snapshots for it. So I love photography, so I took some. And then our girlfriend came over and for a play date during the day, so I took a picture of them. And oh, that's it. We are done. This is already February, so I'll save this for the next video. And my next, all of February is all red and pink and turquoise, and you know, I usually do that As you noticed, you know, January is all blues, and that's how I kind of think of snow. I don't know why I think blue snow, but anyway, all right, so that is my flip through. If you have any questions about digital scrapbooking or anything what I'm talking about and you don't know what I'm talking about, leave a message below or a comment below. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions. Thanks for watching. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and if there's anything you want to see, any tutorials or anything new you want to see, also let me know and I will incorporate that in my next video. All right, guys, thanks, and stay warm. It's snowing out here again already on this beautiful Monday, so everybody stay warm. Take care. Bye-bye.